Hello, fellow tubers. Today's episode, just wanted to give you an update on where we're at with the mountain in the new fall section. And as you can see, there's some snow that's been placed on the tips. Thought I would, since this is a fall area, no doubt some snow would start to fall on the higher altitudes. And we're still going to use some greenery below, etc. But wanted to give it a little snow tipping, like I've done on other mountains that were of a significant elevation. And the way we do that is we use this fantastic product that I've talked about before, this Woodland Scenics Flex Paste. Great stuff. It's kind of like painting with thin toothpaste. Here's a glob of it right now on this tablet. And as you can see, it's got body. It jiggles when you shake it. But this stuff, it's a paste, and you can apply it with a sponge brush, and you can actually tip it on and give body and mass to the snow. It's really something else. This stuff is really neat. So what I thought I would do is just give an example of how I do it. And once again, I apologize for the camera work here. It's not the best. But what I do is I just take this brush, dab a bit of it on, get some thickness to it, some mass, and then we'll place it up on the mountain and actually put it on thick so that it gives some mass to the snow, just like snow would be. Snow would have, it wouldn't be flat, it wouldn't look like paint, it would actually have some body to it. And this stuff just works so well to do that. And then the other thing I like to do is up in the higher altitude where the snow would obviously be with some kind of accumulation in piles and drifts. Further down, though, where there wouldn't be accumulation, it would be more about snow, veins of snow that have blown off, have blown trace bits of snow a little bit further down on the mountain. I like to then dry brush, take a little bit that's left on it, and just kind of touch the veins of the mountain where there's some texture. And as you can see, then it looks like little veins of snow have blown off from where the accumulations have been, and are kind of further down now on the mountain. But it's still most important, though, is to work your way across when you're doing any kind of snow application like this using Flex Paste, is to look for those places where the snow would pool, where there would be significant drifts, and that's where you want to take this heavy paste and really put in the accumulation so that the drifts look significant. It's not just like white paint, because that's not what you want. You don't want that effect. You want to give this something so it looks significant, like the snow rolled off the mountain, came down with the wind, and it drifted into a pocket like that, and it actually pooled. And you can see that I'm giving it some body and texture there, right? So I'm going to keep going on this and apply it in a few more places. I'm not going to go crazy because we don't want the entire mountain covered with snow. We just want it here and there, look like an early winter season kind of thing, because we are going to be doing fall colors and greenery and everything else in other places. I did install the retaining wall. That was the one that we painted the other day. So that's installed, it's glued in. I still have to do some work inside the tunnel with some type of wall covering to cover up that white. So I'm maybe looking for something there to cover that up. And there's that portal that we talked about with the greenery on it. It fits nice there. It's not attached. I can pop that out, and I will pop it out because I still have to work on the inside of that tunnel and get it to a nice color inside and a road coming out of it. So I'll be doing all that with paint. But that's the next things that I'm going to putter around with, just work on, and then after that we can look to do something with this section here. I want to make a kind of a feature. I haven't made up my mind yet what that's going to be. I'm thinking maybe an isolated farmhouse kind of look in that open space, and I think I'm going to give it a different elevation as well. Bump it up a bit in the air, get rid of the flatness, and then over here I still want to do some type of town, some type of a little village or town with a station, etc. Might look like something that some bomb damage has been done, some blown up buildings, but anyhow, that's still to come. That's down the road. And of course I really like doing those rocks, so when I do this elevation over here, we're going to use some more of those rock facings that are made out of hydrocal, and then we can do some of that leopard spot painting and really bring out the rocks. Really like the look of that. So anyhow, with that, I will keep going on the snow, and I'll let you see the progress after that's done. And oh, one other thing I want to point out before we leave: the pond where the waterfall is going to flow into. As you can see, I carved out of foam the where the pond area is going to be. I carved it all out to give it some illusion of depth. And of course, we're going to use paint to give a further illusion of depth, because we can make some dark zones and lighter zones, etc. And then we're going to pour in the water treatment. We won't be doing that now, though. That's still far down the line, because you don't want your water to be polluted with any of the landscaping that you do, any kind of with the green foam, etc. You don't want to make a mess. So we'll wait and we'll do that. But I wanted to show you that this flex paste has other purposes too, because what I've done is that white that you see there is flex paste. I've painted this entire area, and it's pretty much dry now, and you can feel it. It feels like dried plastic, or almost like a rubbery coating. I did that in order to seal the bottom, because the foam is still porous. So if you pour in any type of water, any of the fake waters that can be used, there's different products, the foam will soak it up and absorb it, and you won't get that look of water that we're after. So what I've done is I've used the flex paste as a form of sealant to seal off all of the cracks and little pores and all that type of thing, so that the water won't be soaked up by the foam. Instead, it will pool like real water and let it dry, and it will get hard, and it'll look like a nice pond. And we'll put some. That's where the waterfall's going here, and we'll put some turbulent water at the bottom of where the water would hit those rocks. But anyhow, I just wanted to point that out. Definitely a neat way for anybody that's working with water to seal off your surface, whether it's wood or foam. And it's a really smart way to ensure that you don't waste, because that other stuff's pretty expensive, this fake water treatment, whatever you're going to use. So you want to make sure that you have the best effect possible. And I've learned my lessons the hard way, and I've had some of that stuff, that fake water, unfortunately soak into the foam, and you've had to put multiple layers on. It's just a waste of money. This way, a little bit of flex paste, seal it off, and then you can pour your water treatment on after that. Okay, so with that, we'll be talking soon.